So I'm going to try to keep my emotion in check as much as possible during this video because I just want this to be over with. I haven't been happy with the state that this game has been in for the last couple years now. And in that last couple of years, it feels like Epic Games has just been going down every single avenue in order to squeeze as much money out of their player base as possible, which has been dwindling, by the way. Has been dwindling. And not only that, but it's like all the monetization practices that they've implemented in this game. We now have 4 different battle passes. Like, this game is filled with battle pass slop. We have a bunch of shit in the item shop, like all the stuff from the Fortnite festival. Festival?
Yeah, W-Gam!
Festival, as well as the cars that they're adding. You know, you can buy a sports car or an SUV or whatever skin. And they have all of these items that just fill up the item shop, and they clearly have to be making money from them because we're still getting these items added to the shop as far as I'm aware of. And on top of that, this is not the first time that they've raised the prices for their V-Bucks. And I'm telling you, with the changes that I'm about to read to you today, if you are still buying from this company, if these changes go live, before these changes go live, but especially if these changes go live, if you are still buying from this company, genuinely, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Here, I'll read this shit out for you. The cost of running Fortnite has gone up a lot, and we're raising the prices to help pay the bills. Yeah, so I'm sure the multi-billion-dollar company is having trouble keeping Fortnite up and running, and they just have to do whatever they can to just skim as much sludge off to like be able to afford running this game. Yeah, totally. Raise the prices. Raise the prices. They pulled an Xbox chat. Tony Sino. Send Tony Sino this video. Here's what's changing starting March 19th. So, by the way, all these changes are going live starting next season. I guess at least Epic Games is implementing these changes so people can vote with their wallet to not buy the Battle Pass. Please don't buy the Battle Pass. Please don't spend any money on this game. But please do not send the message to this company that we are okay with these business practices. Please don't. These are all of the changes that they're making, by the way. You can see over here there's this with Epic Rewards like little thing right here, but don't. If you're not buying from the Epic launcher, this literally doesn't matter to you. These with Epic Rewards. Who cares about this? So let's just read the other shit. The $9 pack is going from 1,000 to 800 V-Bucks now. You get 800 V-Bucks. We've also got the $23 pack, 2,400 down from 2,800. $37 pack, 5,000 down to 4,500. $90 pack, it was 13,500 V-Bucks. Now it's 12,500 V-Bucks. These are the changes that are being made. They're not raising the prices. They're just lowering the value of the V-Bucks themselves. So it's just basically the same thing, but arguably worse. You get 20. No one cares. No one cares about this. No one cares. The Battle Pass will now cost 800 V-Bucks and award 800 V-Bucks for completing it. Previously, it cost 1,000 V-Bucks and you can earn 1,000 V-Bucks plus 500 in the bonus rewards. Keep this in mind for later. We'll get back to this. They've also lowered the prices for the other Battle Passes. So the OG Pass is now the same price as the regular Battle Pass, which is $9. And they've also lowered the other passes by 200 V-Bucks, which is like, why would you buy these battle passes individually? Like, if you really want the item from these other passes, just buy the crew pack. Don't buy anything. But if you are going to buy anything, buy the crew pack. It is the only thing worth getting, which luckily they haven't touched much. As you can see here, the V-Bucks grant in Fortnite Crew will change from 1,000 to 800, but you still have all of the other benefits from the Fortnite Crew. You don't own any of these passes, but you still get them. You still get all the rewards if you grind them out within the 1 month period that you have, and you also get the skin too. So the only positive thing about this entire change is they have barely touched the crew pack. You might be saying, well, you can still get the Battle Pass for $9. Yes, you can earn 800 V-Bucks when completing the Battle Pass, which is enough to get the next one. There are no longer V-Bucks in the bonus rewards of the pass. So anyone that may have said that to themselves in defense of this multi-billion-dollar company, which has no excuse to be raising the prices for their shit anyway, genuinely look like a clown. Put on the Dax makeup. Epic Games, you do not need more money. Just because the player base that you cultivated is leaving your game because your game is in such a shit fucking state and they're leaving, does not mean you should take the other people who are still sticking with you in spite of all of the bullshit and trying to extort them for as much money as fucking possible. Anyone that has willingly stuck by this company throughout all of its bullshit, this is a slap in the face. I'm telling you, if these changes go live, I don't care what collab they add. I don't care what they add to the game. They could add Caitlyn League of Legends skin tomorrow. And as much as I've been waiting for that for like years, like just hoping that they would drop that shit, I would not buy it if it came out today. Well, existing V-Bucks, no one cares about this. No one cares about this. Epic Games should be focusing on making their game better, but it's clear that with these changes that they have different priorities. You know, because Marvel Rivals, D1 Marvel Rivals Glazer here, by the way, about to come out right now. Marvel Rivals, NetEase is just going out of business, just like giving out the players that play their game free units. You know, they're just going out of business. If you guys aren't already playing Marvel Rivals, like, it is such a free-to-play friendly game for those that aren't interested in spending money, but especially if you're like, especially if you're like somebody that might like, maybe you make like a $10 purchase like once every like 6 months or something like that, just so you can buy like one skin in a game. Like, Rivals is such a free-to-play friendly game. I'm telling you, go play that game. Go play any game, actually. Go play any game. Do not give this company your money. Vote with your wallet. If you don't like these changes and or you're not happy with the state that the game is in right now, vote with your wallet. Tell Epic Games that you're not happy about this. If you guys just keep spending the money on the game like whales, if you guys just keep letting Epic Games just peg you, nothing will change. Nothing will change, and the game that you guys love will die. It may take a year, it may take 2 years, maybe it'll take 5 years, but eventually this game will die. I'm gonna have to shut up because I've already been yapping for long enough. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.